In today's society, everyone tries to be the same as everyone else. Whether it be through social media or real life instances, we aspire to fit in, to be like everyone else, to be the epitome of cool. As we continue through life, we search for our place in society, but in the process, we slowly erase our true identity and create a facade, hiding our true selves in order to be like everyone else. Follow along as we learn the story of a young chap whose story reflects this message.
Once upon a time in the land of Arnold O. Beckman High School, there was a student named Alfredo Longbottom who was a young chap starting his freshman year. He was nervous, apprehensive for his first day in the land of Arnold O. Beckman High School, but he hoped it would be a great year. But oh, how he soon regretted moving to Irvine, California. He was different. He liked other things than what everybody else liked. His Instagram was not fire, but it was decent compared to everybody else. His Twitter was not retweetable, and he didn't have a Snapchat. When he walked around school, he saw the way people acted and dressed. He felt like an outcast and desperately wanted to become one of them. He thought to himself, if only I was as cool as the other people or acted and dressed the same way as they do, then I would fit in. One night when the young chap was sleeping, a little fairy came to his room and gave him the wish of coolness and allowed him to synthesize into society. For the rest of the school, Alfredo was like everybody else. He wasn't different and he didn't stand out. He blended in, indistinguishable among thousands of people in the land of Arnold O. Beckman High School. As years passed by, Alfredo tried to get a job, hoping to pay for college if he got into one. He and the other eager seniors were getting ready to fill out their daunting college applications. During Alfredo's job interviews, he was frequently asked questions like, what makes you different? And if I had 5 more guys with the same academic and athletic career as you, what will make you different? As Alfredo sat there thinking of ways to respond, he realized he could not answer the questions. What made him unique? How was he different? He couldn't think of anything to say. Needless to say, he didn't get the job. Alfredo found himself in a similar situation when he wrote his college essays and filled out his applications. He didn't know what to write about. He was stuck again. He could not figure out what made him different from everybody else. As time passed, Alfredo received his letters and did not get into most of the colleges he wished to attend. He was heartbroken. Because of Alfredo's need for acceptance, he completely erased his individuality and his original personality. In the poem Self-Reliance by Ralph Waldo Emerson, he exposes the theme, imitation, of suicide as being someone else and blending with the society and as being the worst thing that someone could do. As Alfredo was confronted with these tough questions of what made him different and who he was as an individual, he could not distinguish himself from his peers. He lost his self and all his intrinsic qualities that made him him. He was a grain of sand on a vast coast, indistinguishable among the millions that appeared to the human eye to be just like him. Alfredo is unable to make himself stand out amongst others, and Emerson, in his poem Self-Reliance, attempts to warn the reader of the dangers of situations such as Alfredo's, explaining that as one blends in and imitates others, they essentially kill their true selves.